Okay. I need to restart Steam for some reason. I'll just go ahead and do that. I'm not playing this on Steam, but I'm playing it on PlayStation 5 for anyone who is interested. Um, so anyway, I'm not sure if I'm gonna read this every time. I'm probably gonna at least have the text up while I'm starting to stream and getting everything set up. Um, so I'm gonna read this one time out loud. I put a fair amount of thought into the statement. Um, there's also like more that I could say an addendum to it, but this is pretty much the most important parts. So neurodivergent pixels, that is to say me, does not support the transphobic views and rhetoric of J.K. Rowling. I am playing, and I'm not sure why I'm using we. Um, it's the royal we. Say me and the people who support me, I suppose, on one level or another. I'm playing and streaming this game simply out of love for the Wizarding World as a setting and to support the developers who have nothing to do with the controversy surrounding the setting's creator. All I hope to do is promote a culture of love and acceptance, hoping that Rowling one day comes around to a better, less harmful way of thinking and speaking of the trans community. If you want to help, please consider donating to trans-supporting charities such as the Trevor Project. I haven't really taken much time to look up other charities. It is a Google search away if you want to which is what I should be doing. But like I I'm not really in a position to personally in a position to donate at present. So unfortunately, but if you are in a position to donate, please donate to any any charity that supports trans people. Um, like that is much more, but that's really what I am here for. That's why I'm streaming this game. I want to draw attention to, you know, to these issues and also to I want to do something that's just more positive and loving and try to counteract what Rowling is doing, using her own creation against her, basically. Um, I'm not sure how much I'm going to talk more about this as the stream goes on. I really want to just make this chill, uh, positive atmosphere. Um, actually move on to our so hello, I identify as a non-binary individual. Um, basically kind of Recently, I've just been thinking that like I should consider myself kind of more feminine than, than the average male, um, or have feminine qualities that I embrace and therefore, but I still prefer masculine pronouns over feminine pronouns, but they also is appropriate. Um, I've now that at least I'm looking at this on my big screen. Um, I do have the benefit of a big screen, but I do feel like um the so if you're not familiar, and I actually had to do personally had to do some research. Um, what I have down in here in my corner is a non-binary flag, and on the upper right corner is the trans flag, and I just using Harry Potter's wand for the kind of shooting out the non-binary flag and Luna Lovegood's wand with the trans flag. That's to say, I feel the characters are trans or non-binary. Just they're my two favorite characters. Well, Harry Potter, I don't know. He's cool. He's the main character, so fine. Luna Lovegood is my favorite character. So she gets her wand featured here, and I feel her character would be a trans ally anyway. So, also according to some, at least one individual that I follow, they consider non-binary individuals to be trans to some extent. I'm not sure I fully agree with that assessment, but you know, fine. I was also thinking of you know, when I was contemplating what to do about this, you know, and really, like, a lot of people have been getting a lot of hate for them for playing this game, and I think that's not really the right approach at all whatsoever. You're basically people who are doing that are basically resorting to the very tactics that have been used against trans people, in hate raids and so forth. And I feel like going and throwing hate at people just because they want to enjoy a game and share their enjoyment with others is it's not at all right. You can boycott the game as you want. It's fine. I have chose not to, because for one, it isn't working. Like I all I've seen about this game indicates two things. One is it's a good game, which was I've always said. I have said on stream, on record. Now, granted, I said that I was not going to pre-order or do anything with the game until I see the reviews. I kind of halfway went back on that, and I pre-ordered it like a week ahead of time. And apparently there's no more copies of it, at least for PlayStation 5, so good thing I did pre-order it. And there's a $10 certificate to buy something else, apparently. So, anyway, that's neither here nor there. But basically, my thought was, okay, there may be early reviews for this game, and if early reviews are saying that it sucks or it's particularly subpar, I may just go ahead and cancel the pre-order. Pre-orders can always be canceled. But the reviews so far seem to be fairly positive, Therefore, I'm getting it because I want to support the developers, because they have very little to do with what Rowling has been, the nonsense that Rowling has been spreading. In fact, that nonsense happened probably about halfway through development, and yeah. But yeah, like, this is something that also occurred to me is a pretty good quote from Harry Potter about. Now, granted, I'm not passing any judgment on people who decide to boycott by invoking this quote. But it's, the difference between doing what is easy and doing what is right. And I'm not saying that boycotting is wrong in this instance. I'm just saying that it is comparatively easy. It would have been kind of hard for me because I'm a gamer, and I am, I suppose, in close to a literal sense, not like literal, but like there has to be a term between literal and figurative, because there are like levels of there's a spectrum, no pun intended, between literal and figurative, and there's a space between that. But anyway, like I consider myself a diehard Harry Potter Wizarding World fan, because my enthusiasm in the figurative sense and love of a setting is difficult to kill. Like, no matter what nonsense that J.K. Rowling is spewing, I can separate the work from the offer. Especially since I feel that Rowling is just a severely flawed human being, as many of us are, but like, she's flawed in a particularly dangerous way. And I just pray that she eventually comes to realize that she's wrong. So anyway, back to doing what's right versus what is easy. Like, boycotting the game would be kind of easy to some extent. Like, it's you're just doing nothing. You're basically you're saving $70, at least $70. And then you're potentially avoiding people coming into your stream and being hateful. Okay, for someone like me, you're also like just missing out on something that you would probably enjoy, but it's still kind of easy versus I don't know, maybe this is not a good metaphor. I just felt it was interesting that like it kind of applies. And again, it's not to say that like boycotting is I already mentioned that. I'm just doing my neurodivergent, my Asperger's thing of trying to make myself clear when over and over again, and trying to say all the different ways that I can to make sure that I'm understood properly. which is why I'm kind of dreading this. I also will say up front that I reserve the right to turn this thing off, so that I don't, because if things get out of hand up here, like I'm fortunately, because one of the advantages of playing this on PS5 versus PC is that I can potentially try to moderate chat. I'm not very familiar with the tool, so I may have to stumble around a bit. I don't even have the actual chat up right now. So I'm going to have to just go try to log in and be like, okay, you're out, you're banned, you're kicked, whatever. But anyway, yeah, let's stop delaying. So I will, as usual, be playing a female character because that's kind of how I express my non-binary nature. I also be playing my favorite character, Whimsy. Another thing I'm kind of doing here, you probably noticed if you read the freaking title of the stream, I'm not actually putting the title of the game in the stream. Like, this is something I'm kind of experimenting with. Like, the title of the game is like, in the, in, I believe it's in the tags and in like the part that like tells you which game I'm playing, but it's not the title of the stream. That's just kind of another way I'm sort of protesting the game. Or not really protesting the game. I'm protesting Rowling. And I'm definitely protesting Rowling. I don't really hate Rowling, I just hate her views, which is a distinction. Anyway, I'm kind of done talking about the subject, I think, hopefully. I think these are just, these are just accessibility options, which I don't really need. Audio visualizer, that's probably just, You turn on camera shake. It's for people who get, toggle spellcast mode. Left-handed, camera dead zone, cursor sensitivity. Okay, well, if I'm not sure we're gonna be reviewing this because yeah, okay. Fidelity or performance? I'm probably gonna go with fidelity. I mean, rather, I would probably want to go with, like, if I were playing some PC, I'd be playing at 1080p. Like, every game should have, like, free options, like, I can't remember what the free options I think there's, like, resolution. And there's free, I guess, qualities to graphics. There's resolution, frame rate, and just graphics, bells and whistles, sort of. And the idea is that you can have three options where you can only have two of those things, basically. That would be the idea. You can only have two of those things. You can have resolution, good frame rate, low resolution, low resolution, low resolution, best graphics. Okay, like you could have good graphics, good frame rate. Okay, so that would be like, but low resolution. So that'd be my ideal option, because I don't really care about resolution that much. I have a 4K TV, but like that's not even that's over there. I'm looking at a 1080p TV. Over here. I guess you call it fidelity. But it's favoring resolution and graphical quality. So like, this is basically like you're cutting out my option that I would want, which would be graphical quality and resolution. The performance is like, I'm not even sure. It's performance. It's literally like frame rate. It's literally just frame rate over graphics and resolution. It's not even saying like is resolution and frame rate. It's just frame rate. We're gonna go with fidelity for now. I like myself my pretties. Continue. I'm freaking rendering at 1080p, so it feels so weird. Like I've been playing Outer Worlds with a quasi-wired controller. Now I'm completely wireless. It just feels like something's missing. Yeah, sure. I have on record that I haven't read the terms of service on screen, so. Retry connection. So here's like an interesting thing. I am part of the Harry Potter fan club, so to speak. I'm not a paying member, but I don't think I ever will be, because Ellie, what? Dang it! Why are you here, my cat? What, Ellie? What are you doing? I have these like icicle, like literal like drip icicle lights up there, and every now and then she'll see them and be like fascinated by them, and then want to play with them. Like they've been here this whole time. You know it's an illusion. I would think you know it's an illusion. So there's a couple reasons why I am hesitant to link my account. Like one thing, it would be probably a bit of a hassle. I don't think I actually have a WB Games account, so I had to like set that up. And two, I'm not sure how it works with regard to the Wizarding World identity. I'm imagining that's optional to import your Wizarding World identity, because Whimsy is not me. Whimsy has aspects of me. Whimsy is autistic. I'm not sure how much we're going to be able to roleplay that exactly, because this is spoken dialogue game, and thank God, because because I don't know if I could do Whimsy with a British accent. It'd be interesting to try, but Ellie. I'm worried about my cat. She's acting all weird. I mean, of course she is. She's a cat. Oh, is that like a... I mean, there's like a spider web. I think that's what she's looking at. There's a spider web. It's dancing around probably with the air conditioning. And the key light, or whatever you want to call it. I guess it is a key light, because this is a key. I don't know what do you call it. The light that is lighting the green screen is causing this bit of spider web up there to cast a shadow that's kind of dancing around. And I think Ellie is just fascinated by it. Like, there's something dancing around up there, and I don't like it. I want to kill it, but I can't get up there. I'm sorry, Ellie. I need to keep the green screen lit, otherwise it will look like this. Like that. No, we're not doing that. I'm sorry. One of these days I'm probably going to get rid of the green screen, because it's kind of a little more... In some ways it's more trouble as we're picking up from streaming during the day, which we might see tomorrow. Anyway, I'm gonna skip the sign-in for now. Like, the big skull mask is like, ew. And the House school robes are like, I don't think I like them that much. And yeah, I already redeemed those codes. We have HDR calibration, which doesn't really matter that much because we're not streaming with HDR. And my primary monitor that I'm using, unless I look all the way over there at my HDTV or my 4K TV, I'm not really gonna experience. Ellie, could you please just drop it? I don't mean like literally drop it. Just, do I need to get out a broom and knock down the frickin' cobwebs? Because they're bothering your feline sensitivities. I don't even know where my broom is. And I'm not even sure if I actually have a broom in here. Like, I have a Swiffer mop. I could use to knock it down. I could knock it down with a Swiffer mop. I don't think I actually have a broom. It's some witch/wizard, some witchered, wizard. What would you call a non-binary magic user in this setting? I think wizards actually kind of sounds interesting. Witcher just sounds like a frickin' sounds weird. Wizard just it sounds like Snoop Dogg speech or something, or I forget what the term is. Could you get down, Ellie? You're just hurting my heart that I can't do anything about your problem. Like, I think it looks fine as it is. It definitely looks better on my HDTV. Like, you can actually see the greens in the middle picture, whereas here it's just kind of gray. I'm just gonna accept it. We're pleased to inform you that you've been accepted to Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry as a fifth-year student. Term begins on the 1st of December. September. I know my months. I can read. Okay, she's got down. Preliminary supplies have been collected for you and will accompany you on your journey to the castle. As you may be aware, the decree of reasonable restriction of underage sorcery prohibits the use of magic by those under the age of 17 outside of school. However, due to your unique circumstances, the Ministry has graciously agreed to allow Professor Elazar Fig to help you hone your spell casting before escorting you from London to the castle for the start of term feast and sorting ceremony. Yours sincerely, and Professor Weasley, Deputy Head Mistress. These are just the prefabs I'm taking it. I'm hoping we get to do some weird hair colors. Like, this is freaking Wizarding World. If we don't have weird hair colors, I quit. Ellie, please! I thought we were done with this. It is not anything. It is a cobweb blowing in the breeze. It's nothing you should concern yourself with. I swear. I am telling the truth. Please don't be grumpy on camera, okay? Oh, poor girl. Come on. Get your cute. Have some fun. Thought you were napping in my room anyway. You should get back to that. I know you want to participate, but I don't know what to do with this girl. Like, you might think the outside observer might think she's being lovey, but like this is what she does when she starts getting agitated. Like, I know the signs. She's getting agitated and she might bite me any minute now, and I would rather she not. Please, I am trying to work, okay? I need to focus on my game. This probably is the closest to Whimsy. I mean, Whimsy is naturally a cat person, but at least in my D&D. But I would say, like, if we're going for humanoid version of Whimsy, which in most games we probably will, she's basically, she probably would be a ginger. Oh, we can give her glasses. She definitely would have glasses. I don't know, half moon glasses are. Okay. This is doing nothing. Okay, Ellie is gone. She has vacated the premises. Not sure. I'm not sure about like I like the design of the half moon glasses, but I don't like the way that they're like effectively like bifocals. Like if they weren't like sliding off her nose. I would like the weird. This is probably closest to the glasses that I'm wearing, so I'm probably just gonna go with that. I like her face shape currently, although it is like the. Hairstyles, hair color. This is doing nothing again. What the hell? Oh, there we go. Wait. We can go pink. The far extreme is like all the way pink, apparently. I wish we could make it bright like bubblegum pink, but okay, what's this? Black. Black to pink. Now, can we give her pigtails? Probably not. Probably the best we could probably hope for is a ponytail. Or we could go with her her Skyrim Skyrim hairstyle. Oh, that does not look good at all. I wish we could increase the saturation of her hair color. Also, I wish that there wasn't this like weird effect around. A different version of the That actually just feels like the most whimsy there. I don't know. It seems to match her personality the most. Like, if we can't actually give her pigtails, that might be what I do. Oh, I kind of like this too. Dang it. Let's just go through. Makes it look too uptight. There's the Hermione style. That's like the super frizzy style. I'm not sure about like that. This is the one I probably would go for. Maybe. I think I'm gonna have Photoshop ready. Because I want to. I think this is the one I'm most leaning towards so far. That's another hairstyle I kind of like. There's this where it's kind of parted to the. It's a little longer, a little frizzier. I also make the pinks look a little darker, maybe? I don't know. It just looks a little more straight hair. Complexion. Oh, we can go like even more freckles and moles. Look how far? That's less? Okay. Yeah, that's what I think we had already. Oh, it's like might go with number 3. It's like just in freckle intensity. No freckles. Very light freckles. Like all freckles. It looks like more like makeup than complexion. Okay, that's neat. Eyebrow color should be just as pink. It is magic, you know, so. Let's see here, eye color. Oh, it's funny, they're using a. I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense. Actually, your hair looks more pink in the HDR. I I, I really want to see if I tweak OBS settings to I don't know what or even just the color settings on my monitor or my TV rather. 'Cause it is actually a TV. Um, I really need to clean up my desk a lot. Um, let's see, eye color. I guess it kind of makes sense that I look at this monitor. That looks. That's probably the. I see your eyes like being bright blue. It looks kind of gray on this screen, but looks pretty vibrant on. Hopefully, at least for some of you viewing, a little closer to what I'm actually going for. I might also go back to face shapes and also be eyebrowless. I'm probably gonna go easy. I usually go for easy when okay. So kind of a shame it doesn't go all in with the inclusivity. Um you can have a female body type and be called a wizard, or I mean that's good as probably the bare minimum.
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
That sounds a lot like Daniel Radcliffe.
That was quite something. A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about. I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade. I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
It is a tight Whimsy.
That was quite something. A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about. It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
That's actually interesting.
I'm eager. That was quite something. I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
Sounds a little robotic, though.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade. It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
I'll probably just go for the default. I believe that's what we selected originally. It's kind of unfortunate that we can't, like, really, There we go, that actually does adjust their skin color, okay. I figured it was just using this correctly. Okay, I think I'm gonna... Yeah, it looks pretty... Like on both of my on my actual monitor, which is the actual proper computer monitor, it looks very, very desaturated. And over here, it looks very desaturated. So I wonder if it's the capture card? Like, I could probably touch this up. In Photoshop, anyway. We could go ahead and do another screen cap there. Then go ahead and... I'm not sure what her, first and last name would be. Because, like, in Skyrim, or well, heck, well, both in Skyrim and in D&D, she is Whimsical Coil. Nickname Whimsy. I wonder what the heck we're going to be referred to in-game. Maybe we'll have, like, a nickname or something that we can kind of select at some point. Kind of like Fable. Yeah, that's one way I can imagine it working. But I don't imagine a character in Harry Potter being called Whimsical Coil. Like, I could kind of I could definitely justify it in D&D because Tabaxis have, that's kind of their naming convention. And I could kind of justify it in Skyrim because she was adopted by bred parents who don't quite understand beast folk naming conventions. As a human being in the wizarding setting, I could see Whimsy being her actual nickname, or maybe even her name. Potentially, because she might just have parents who like giving their kid a interesting first name, but I don't know what her actual family name would be. I don't know. I might call her Whimsy Lovegood. And I wish I could have access to my freaking keyboard. I don't know. Dang, I wish I could. I was still like, okay, I should use my keyboard. Wait, I can't. Whimsicalis. This sounds rolls off the tongue better than Whimsy Lovegood. Also, like, Whimsy's always her, is always her nickname rather than her actual name, so. Whimsicalis.
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Oh, Eleazar! George, glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre-goers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea! As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I've been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
Are the rains invisible too?
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland.
Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the Ministry.
Have you seen this?
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the Ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the Ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly, to keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's the glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I. Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We do.
Oh, we're Dovahkiin, apparently. Well, the rains aren't invisible. It kind of looks invisible.
The key! Give me your hand!
Accio key? There you go.
you all right? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir. If you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
Okay, so we can also... We also get screenshots like this. Although there could be a actual screenshot mode. I might want to wait until we're somewhere a little more scenic. Something I want to maybe try. Do I have any way to do filters? That's a visual preset. I don't want to do that. Color correction? There we go. Gonna look at our so we can up the gamma. Is that, do you actually see anything here? Oh, there we go. I can see it a little bit. Oh yeah, when I actually leave it there. That's maybe a little too much. It doesn't really do much. A little too much doesn't really do much. Probably gonna do that. Let's see here. Saturation. Well, that's again too much. I mean, it's helping a little bit, maybe. Also raise the brightness. That just like makes it look washed out. That's kind of also what gamma is doing, is making it look more washed out. Could raise the contrast. Okay, contrast seems to be doing a bit, although it's also making the color look a little Well, it's helping a little bit. It's making it a little closer to what I'm seeing on the 4K screen. We're just gonna kind of simulate HDR here. If I was to leave it like that before. Maybe I should. Yeah, we're getting a little closer to what I see on the 4K TV.
How far did that portkey take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
portkey was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that portkey to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right, and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be.
So far, no dialogue choices.
Mind your step.
That's a little concerning.
Where do you suppose your wife got the portkey that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
I hope we have a photo mode. Or if we do, it's I don't know where to find it. So far, like the HD Rumble or whatever DualSense stuff is pretty good. Oh yeah, this is to take a screenshot thing. I think we're too much in the shade here. Like, this will be a great screenshot, but I had to like really brighten up let's see here.
Ancient magic.
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. What's castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the port key, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone
Enchantment!
wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that one work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
Okay. Should focus more.
Excellent! That was a bit rougher than I'd expected.
At the very least, the changes I made to the render are making Whimsy's hair look more authentic.
Ah, up there. We're close now. It's just ahead. Steady yourself! Reparo! Almost there.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Active mode tutorial. Witcher mode. We got our current objective.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
I'm going to get some more water soon. Professor, there's a bunch of pots here. For some reason, I want to smash them. There, pot smashed. But no rupees. Oh, you look at the mini map.
Professor, this statue...
This may have been his home.
Okay.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this?
Professor Fig!
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Actually, it kind of looks better in some ways in the 4K. It's probably just the saturation settings, but still.
Hello?
Goblin.
It can't be.
Just a moment. Ooh. Where have we here? Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume.
Precisely.
The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
This way, then.
Stay close.
After you. Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath.
A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Vault number?
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw in the porky container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore. Here we are.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12. Until today. Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait.
Best of luck.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps?
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Really? Oh, it's to learn the spell, not to actually, like... Okay. Huh? Are the difficulty settings like...
Revelio. There! I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw in the portkey container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way. Lumos! This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
Of course,
I
it's a
do.
tutorial.
But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor.
Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Really? It's not too difficult. Okay.
Lumos.
Well done.
Extinguish?
Now the reflection is turning towards me.
What do you mean?
It
Activate?
does follow the light.
Combat mechanics?
Look out!
Potato.
Accio! Dissecto! Levioso! Deposo! Exposo! Potato! Confringo! Levioso!
Superfly! Superfly!
Deposo! Dissecto!
Potato.
Confringo!
Stupefy.
Okay, let's Superfly.
Stupefy.
I'm beginning to Superfly! Ruh!
Deposo! Confringo! Exposo! Lumos! Stay close!
Okay.
Professor? Professor Fig? Professor, where are you?
This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go? What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere. that's where they're leading me. That glow again.
Revelio.
I suppose I'm on my own this time.
Lumos.
I need to align these statues with their reflections.
Yeah, we gathered that. Basically stand in front of them.
Perhaps I need to get them all to stand at once.
Okay. Okay.
Where do I need to be to get all of them to stand at once?
Huh.
It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here.
Protego. Lumos.
Okay.
Protego.
This is like basic cast. Hold triangle to Protego to set enemies with Stupefy. Yeah. Stupefy. Yeah. Ah. Yeah. Rock.
Lumos. Lumos. Protego. Protego.
There's another thing I want to say to address the idea of boycotting this game. Because I think Steve Shives was like saying like, how hard is it to not buy a game or something. I don't think I've ever fully watched this video because just the whole subject kind of irritates me. When it comes to boycotting a piece of entertainment, it is like it's an entirely different thing. Like, okay, for example, I could boycott an iPhone. For example, like there's a lot of stuff around about them being built in poor working conditions with like laborers who aren't getting paid enough, or even by children, you know, in sweatshops. So I could resist buying an iPhone. Why? Because I have this. I have a phone, a smartphone. It's an Android. It's a Samsung. And I don't know if Samsung has similar issues with regard to you know, poor working conditions and what have you. But like, God, I don't really do my research in that regard. But like, there are other ways to get a smartphone with similar features to an iPhone. And maybe it lacks certain features, but like for the most part, like it gets the job done. It does all the things I require a smartphone to do. So, you know, if I learned that Hershey's was the Hershey's company, or like the CEO of Hershey's was saying transphobic things, or something, or people, or you know, things against, like, you know, saying we should ban gay marriage or something, or something else is kind of like, or that, you know, something, or everybody should eat babies because they're delicious. In our chocolate, we're gonna start selling chocolate covered babies for your consumption, and I personally think that they're delicious. You know, like, okay, I could just not buy Hershey's chocolate bars anymore. I could go to Russell Stover or something. Like, I have other options. I think one person said in the comments, you know, that like there's tons of open world games out there besides this one. Like, that's true, but like, but none of them are, like, video games, perhaps more so than any other medium, are like, each one is unique. They have different features. They have different types of modes of interaction. They have different stories. You know, and so forth. I mean, same can be said of movies. Like, you know, if I learn that Kevin Feige is, you know, doing some terrible, terrible things, I just hope that Disney fires him or something, you know? But I probably wouldn't, you know, unless it was like super duper terrible. And not just, you know, like, with Rowling, it's just misguided. Like, terribly misguided and admittedly harmful, because people who are worse than her are going to be, you know, empowered by it, or feel like, oh, they're validated by the, you know, the rhetoric that she is spouting. But you know, whatever. It's like, I will not reject the fact that it is, that what she's saying is harmful. I will. I will not reject the fact that it is, that what she's saying is harmful. I will. say that I think she has kind of good intentions, but it's really hard to say. I also think that there's a degree of spite involved, perhaps. Just, but that's all, you know. I don't know, like, it's just like human psychology. Again, I'd rather not, like, go too far into it. I'd rather not derail this entire stream with talking about that. But, also, at this point, again, I think I said this before, but basically, from everything I've heard, this game has been breaking records, and it's only, like, just come out. So, I think the boycott's a bust. So I might as well just enjoy a good game based in a setting I love. Anyway, I need to get some more water. This is kind of interesting. Like, this screen has more of a turquoise or like a cyan color, and this one looks more blue. Potion?
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin.
Huh.
That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder... Follow my lead.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have them.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
No way out.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to. Good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
Can I pause?
Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
Okay, hopefully we can wait forever. Hopefully, like there's gonna be like a invisible timer here. I need to use it back. Okay. Good. This is our first time we actually have a dialogue choice. I'm not sure how often that's actually going to happen. This is clearly our quiz. I'm not sure if Whimsy is like more anxious to wait to start classes or more anxious to explore. I mean, I guess I'm anxious to explore, but I think Whimsy probably would be this is like another reason why I didn't want to link accounts, because I don't really want to import my actual Gryffindor status here. I want to... Whimsy is a little different from me, so... I like to think she's more of a Ravenclaw. I mean, we already, like, made her a what I think, distant relative? Like, distant for time relative. Probably like the great aunt of Luna. I also read that this choice doesn't matter, so... But we'll... Can't wait to start classes.
I'm looking forward to meeting my professors and learning all I can at Hogwarts.
Indeed. Hogwarts has much to offer a dedicated student. And what you learn in class will prepare you for challenges outside the classroom as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
Oh yeah, she's certainly curious. Well, this is like... Daring could be Gryffindor, loyalty probably would be Gryffindor, ambition would definitely be Slytherin, curiosity seems Ravenclaw, and also just honest for Whimsy.
A desire to learn? I do enjoy a good puzzle, and I believe I have a ready mind.
You're clever indeed. You have the ability to reflect clearly on that which puzzles others. And you've a ready mind, quick to learn. Perhaps you belong in Ravenclaw.
You can actually choose a different house. That was incredibly quick. I've considered the idea of actually doing the online quiz. Like, just signing up for a separate account for Whimsy specifically. Because we're basically just choosing it. Based on one dialogue choice. Not a personality quiz. One dialogue choice. I don't think I'm gonna do it on stream anyway. I don't know, I might have to go to a third party one because I don't want to like waste a bunch of time. Okay, this is probably, like, can you do that without signing up? No, I don't think so. Yeah, I had to log in or sign up to do the official sorting quiz, which is stupid. There's BuzzFeed. Okay. Wow. What material is at your wand's core? What the frig? I mean, for me, it's a phoenix feather. That's an entirely separate quiz. It has nothing to do with your character's personality. I mean, it does sort of, but like it would be like what kind of. I mean, that'd be the question. Like if Whimsy not even knowing like anything about wands, what type of material would she go for? Phoenix feather, if she could pick, if she could choose. So Phoenix feather, dragon heartstring, or unicorn hair. I think she'd be like most interested in unicorns. Your instinct, you know that one of your classmates was using an enchanted quill. You come top of the class anyway, but they are second. What will you do? Give him a high five for, she probably. Chitty is wrong no matter what. Would she be a tattletale? Or would she just do nothing? Or encourage them to admit that what they've done to the professor. I mean, if I had come top of the class, I'd definitely tell the professor it's not like true. I think she would just not. She would mostly just pretend she hadn't seen it, maybe. Like it's kind of none of her business. It'd be most hurt if a person called you unkind. I mean, that would be for me. Ignorant probably would be the Ravenclaw answer. But I think... What did I do with a skill palette? They fire an unknown spell at you. You shout... Crucio was definitely like the... Right, Protego? Like, see if I would be... See if I would be, like, good after the spell has been shot at you. But, like, the spell is already coming at you. So Protego probably would be, given, like, how it's presented here. You've received a holiday for your parents. What for? Never do anything to warn. Probably being caught, put detention after it's caught into the library after hours. That's definitely a Ravenclaw answer, but whatever. Which of these double quotation speaks to you? Words are, in my most humble opinion, our most inexhaustible source of magic. That's probably a Ravenclaw. Not due to dwell on dreams and forget to live. I'm probably skip the Ravenclaw answer, like the obvious Ravenclaw answer. a few very close friends that I would trust in my life. That probably would be... The skills that you most provide of abilities absorptive information, ability to make new friends, ability to get to at once. New information. That's just duh. The other options are the ability to make new friends, which doesn't really have that much. The ability to get what I want is, yeah, ability to keep secrets. She does not have the ability to keep secrets. She's not good at lying. First list match of the season is approaching. You can't wait to get involved. What role are you playing? See. She'd probably be more in the crowd. He's not much of a sports person, or at least like not. Yeah, she would be in the crowd. Duh. Cat. For pet. Finish your homework, you have some free time. You decide to spend some time away from your common room. Where do you go? Oh, the library. Although the room requirement, maybe. Like, she want to tinker. A place where she's like tinker. And she is aware of the room requirement that would give her what she needs to tinker and to experiment with things. I mean, the answer doesn't really say that much, but where do you see the mirror error said? Knowledgeable above all. I mean, none of these are really what she would say. I'm not sure what she would actually say. Like, she doesn't care about riches. She does appreciate friends to some extent, but not, like, highly. Knowledgeable above all is, like, you know, that's the Ravenclaw answer, duh. Experience a marvelous adventure. I mean, she kind of... That might even be like... It's probably the Hufflepuff answer, I would imagine, but she does have a desire for adventure, I would say. Like, we're not always going to go for the obvious Ravenclaw answer, because we're not, like, aiming to be Ravenclaw. We're aiming to be Whimsy, in whichever house she would be sorted into. According to whichever website I'm on. Which of these freeze magical events would you be most likely to experience? The Triwizard Tournament, the Quidditch World Cup, the Yule Ball, or Christmas at Hogwarts? Probably it's Christmas. You've had trouble mastering a new spell, and you decided to ask for help. Who do you go to? Probably the library. I mean, yeah. Like the professor. Husko's or smartest friend. Like, that's the Ravenclaw answer, but it also fits. Choose a Deathly Hollow, the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, or the Cloak of Invisibility. I don't know, the Cloak of Invisibility. Which path do you tend to follow after leaving Hogwarts? Join the mystery, make a difference in the world, travel well before committing to a career, serve how many students possible, work hard in order to achieve as much success as possible. That's probably the Slytherin answer. but that's kind of... I should probably, okay, 30%, 4% Ravenclaw, 26% Gryffindor, 20% Hufflepuff, and 20% Slytherin. That's actually about it. Sounds about right for Whimsy. Of course, this is according to BuzzFeed, which is, I feel, kind of a reliable source. I think I've heard of them. But yeah, I would say that she is... The elements that she inherits from me would make her kind of part Gryffindor. I am still curious to see what would happen if I did the official quiz like Whimsy, but you know, with taking Whimsy's mindset into account, but yeah, she definitely has intelligence, creativity, maybe not a lot of wit, but I don't know, she has a degree of wit, I suppose.
You belong in Ravenclaw!
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled.
Sorry, we didn't want to invest in...
It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. Might be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I am, Professor.
This is the entrance to the Ravenclaw common room. You must solve a riddle to enter. I won't be of much help, I'm afraid. This sort of thing has always confounded me.
Who lived longer? The ghost or the poltergeist?
A ghost or a poltergeist? A non-being can never have been.
Okay, we actually had to solve it ourselves.
Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
I probably need to wait until we're... Hopefully we're going in the right direction. No, we're not. It's probably one of those infinite staircases. I wouldn't really be surprised.
That's just brilliant, Ami.
This should be interesting.
Brilliant. You'd think you could... Ah! That is not how that...
Must be different, starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
I'm not sure this is the right spot. I'm not sure this is the right spot. I want him to be in the perfect place. A place he'll be happy with. But I can't seem to find it. Great golden gobstones! I want him to thrive here.
Golden gobstones?
My own little expression. I bought this Dittany seedling from home and I so want him to feel cozy. Dittany is amazing, isn't it? So much healing power in such a little plant. I've a bit of a thing for plants, as you can see. Pleased to meet you. I'm Samantha.
Nice to meet you, Samantha. Is Dittany used in Wiggenweld potion?
It is. Looks like someone's been studying up on their potion making.
Actually, Professor Fig told me about Wiggenweld potion.
Of course. I heard you were studying with him before term. He's an enigma, Fig. Teaches about theory, yet seems to know a lot about practical magic.
Huh. Hey, let's have dialogue options.
Professor Fig does know a great deal about different forms of magic.
Well, I hope he told you about more than Wiggenweld. You've lots to catch up on, I'm sure.
Well, students grow their own ingredients?
Is it common practice for students to grow their own ingredients?
Oh, yes. In fact, our herbology teacher, Professor Garlick, encourages it. And I don't think Professor Sharp, our potions master, cares where you get your ingredients, as long as your brews are all perfect.
An affinity for herbology is more typical of a Hufflepuff than a Ravenclaw, isn't it?
Ordinarily, perhaps, but it runs in my family. We've a full plot of these little fellows back home. I suppose you could say herbology is in my roots.
It was nice to meet you, Samantha. Good luck with your Dittany.
Thank you. And good luck to you too on your first day.
When we get our actual, like, wand, or is that, like, much later?
That's just brilliant, Amit. Brilliant! You'd think you could... Ah! That is not how that... Why, hello. Would you like to take a look? Can't see too much in the day. Well, except for stars like Sirius, Canopus, Vega, and Arcturus. I'm Amit. Pleasure to have you in Ravenclaw. Never met someone who's been so close to a dragon before.
Can't say I recommend it, frankly. It's nice to meet you, Amit. I take it you like astronomy.
Oh, yes. So much to be learned from the stars. Also, there's something about the open air and night sky above the tower. It's invigorating. You will adore astronomy. Professor Shaw is incredibly knowledgeable.
I think the lip syncing seems a little off. Maybe it's just me, though.
I hope astronomy's on my schedule. It sounds interesting.
I have good news for you. You are most definitely taking astronomy. It is required for all 5th years. You will be enthralled with the tower. Plus, a quality telescope can show you things you never dreamed of.
I suppose I'll see you in class then.
Yes. Oh, and speaking of class, better get to my first one of the year. Nothing like the smell of fresh parchment, is there? Be seeing you!
I wonder if you meet different characters based on which house you're in. Like, at least initially. It'd be kind of weird if, like, these are just the characters that you always end up meeting. Just happen to be in your...
Just have to wait for the right moment. One moment. Watch this.
Ugh! What is this? Someone threw a dung bomb. Let's get out of here.
That wasn't quite the reaction I wanted. Oh well.
What did you hope would happen?
I suppose I hoped it would lighten the mood. Ravenclaws can be a bit on edge the first day of class. I'm Everett, by the way. You seem downright calm next to some of these characters, and you survived a rather harrowing trip here.
I'm glad to be here, ready for classes to start.
Good. Glad to hear it. Truly, there's no reason to be nervous. Most professors are firm but fair. I mean, not all of the tricks I play are as simple as a tossed dung bomb, and I'm still here.
Wait, did you say most professors are firm but fair?
Ha! I did. But probably best I let you judge for yourself. I do tend to push their limits. I should wander off before someone traces that dung bomb back to me. Nice meeting you.
You too, Everett.
Hey there, new Ravenclaw. Professor Weasley is looking for you just outside. You had best not keep her waiting.
That new 5th year. Wonder where they're from.
Can't imagine starting a new school this late.
Or are we going... I guess we're going downstairs.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
We have our
Professor, but
shoulder,
what do you mean it
our
will
armpit
keep
of holding.
track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way.
That's what I'm going to call it, an armpit of holding.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student.
Also, I wonder, do we do anything? Huh. Okay, so hitting the touchpad uses a cursor. But it is literally just the same as a... We have a capped frame rate. This access field guide now? Nope. Okay, apparently.
Why don't you cast Revelio on this bust and see what details the field guide can provide?
Lumos.
West Lumos.
Revelio.
Okay. Big web page. The bus created in honor of Ravenclaw House resides in the lofty Ravenclaw Tower. The field guide challenge. Your first for completing challenges appears here. Field guide challenges are the only way to acquire experience points or XP. Huh. That's interesting. Okay, so now the start button, so to speak, is your wizarding level. XP earned from challenges increases your level and power. If you got tracks your current challenge progress, select the challenges menu to continue. Selecting your first guide page unlocked a new challenge category. New challenges you unlock throughout your adventures will appear here. Your challenge has tiers. Select Special rewards unlock each tier you complete, from appearance to critical upgrades. Rewards must be claimed from a challenges menu. Come back often to collect rewards you have unlocked.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle. No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
There we go.
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Hogwarts is divided into two. Hogwarts is absolutely delighted. Hogwarts is divided into two main areas. So the left side of the map is where students and professors live. Includes the main common room and the Great Hall. Click the Grand Staircase region to continue. Okay. How do I select it? If you can see the flue flames available in that region. Green flue flames represent flames you've discovered, including your own house common room. Gray flue flames reveal the location of undiscovered flames. The right side of the map is where you'll find academic points of interest, including the astronomy tower, library, and greenhouses. Let's do the annex region to continue. Oh, I just ran it right away. Professor Weasley has unlocked the central hall flue flames for you. Use R to rotate the map and fast travel to the Great Hall. To the central hall flue flames with the square button.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Tell me more about the Charms class?
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
I don't know why, but I'm reading these ahead of time. I just need to get used to doing that.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of defense against the dark arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain, and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Oh. Okay, this... Okay, so now we just have... Settings is now, okay, its own little category. So we have like another way of look at our character. I might go ahead and get another screenshot to add to our especially now that we've done some color correction here. Yeah, our face looks a little more, bronzed. I'll probably try and, link my Wizarding World Pottermore or whatever account off camera at some point. I should probably take a break around now. I kind of want to... Oh. Let me see what I can... Yeah, I don't think I can get a better screenshot of Whimsy. Yeah, I think the menu prize could be the best screenshot of Whimsy I can hope for. Huh. Well, that's certainly interesting. Anyway. So, as always, there are a bunch of things you can do that'll take a few seconds of your time, as well as other things that are a bit more involved. But of course, it's all entirely up to you. And as always, I thank you very much for watching. And until next time, sayonara.